Mike's good. It's season opening 94-50 hoops right here at Bowie State University. Capital Seahawks hosting the Baltimore Rhythm. And we are live for it here on YouTube. New look squads for both of these teams, but also some returners for the Capital Seahawks. Andre Fox being one of them. He'll take the starting nod in this new revamped 94-50 league. 8 teams in the league, all made up of regional powerhouses, these two being 2 of them. It's going to be Maurice Creek in the middle for the Seahawks, and for the Rhythm, a lot of new faces for this expansion team as we get ready to go here on opening night. Be Marcus Kennedy in the jumper's position. A 6'9" center. Previously at Villanova, but he's a Philadelphia native. On the sidelines, it's head coach Jasper Williams back for the Capital Seahawks. Year 2 at the helm, and a big part of the reason why some of these guys have stuck around. GM Mike Burrows told me. Here we go. It's the Rhythm and the Seahawks here at Bowie State University. And we are underway. It's the Rhythm controlling the tempo to start. Here's Hurst. A loop pass inside. Early steal attempt. Bruce Moore on the attack. Cormier. Seeing some early man defense here. Weaving through the lane. Straight shot, left wing, off the mark. The shot clock goes, but the ball's still in possession. Another deep 3 attempted there by Hurst, unable to go. And here come the Seahawks in transition. It's Marcus Kennedy. Slip pass over to Mo Creek. Back to Kennedy on the give and go. He gets fouled on the shot, and he'll be headed to the line to shoot 2. So an early foul on the play sends free throws the Seahawks' way. Seahawks, a team that migrated away from the TBL, a new opportunity here in the 94-50 league with some like-minded owners. The first free throw is pure. First point on the board for the Capital Seahawks. Strong crowd on hand here at Bowie State University. Always a tough venue to play against if you're an opposing team. Misses on the second. Snatching down that rebound is Aaron Phillips-Nwanko. Here's Bruce Moore. Over to Cormier. Quick double team. Tie up. Stolen away. Kennedy overpowers him. Andre Fox. Bodies on the floor. Foul on the play. It'll stay with Baltimore. So pinballing around, went through 4 or 5 players in that 10-second span alone. Baltimore retains it. It'll be Terry Nolan Jr. setting up shop just outside the half-court line. Seeing a lot of handoffs here early. A lot of also deep balls, and that one goes through. The first 3 on the board, and it's a 3-1 ball game. Baltimore up early. First shot made. Andre Fox, 6'4", Greenbelt native, weaves his way through traffic, counted, and the foul. Andre Fox, one of these clutch returners for the Capital Seahawks. General manager Mike Burrows called him probably their most efficient scorer and, quote, a professional scorer. And you're seeing that on display early after the and one, which he's able to convert on number 3. Baltimore looking for a counterattack. It's Cormier over to Nolan Jr. Swarming defense on the perimeter by the Seahawks. Another deep try. Splash! It's Zaid Hurst. 6-4, a lot of early success from beyond the arc here for Baltimore. Seahawks playing more of a paint game, and you're seeing it pay off there. There's Marcus Kennedy, quite possibly the easiest layup he'll get today. One of, if not the tallest players on the floor. And look at this post matchup. It's Kennedy, the fadeaway on the other end for Baltimore, no good. Hauling down the rebound is Nazir Kaur. Wide open pass to the corner. It's a tray, and it's off the mark. Zaid Hurst, efficient point guard for this Baltimore Rhythm squad. Inside to the high post and Moore. Moore fadeaway, left wing off the mark. Another O-board. Seeing a lot of possessions here. Cormier tries a shot, and it falls. Dylan Cormier, 6'2" guard, previously at Loyola University. Kennedy has dominated so far here today. A fadeaway inside the paint. Tries to find the glass, but it rims out. Zaid Hurst, the go-to point guard for this rhythm squad, weaves through traffic. Can't get the layup to fall, but another offensive rebound. We've seen that on every possession here today. Add 2 more to the Rhythms count. Mo Creek and company looking to answer, but not after an early timeout here from head coach Jasper Williams and the Seahawks. So it's 11-6, just a few minutes in. A high-scoring game so far is going Baltimore's way. We'll catch you after the break here. Welcome you back here to Bowie State University. Ben Geffner on hand. It's the Baltimore Rhythm and the Capital Seahawks, and so far it's Baltimore up by 5. The home opener here for the Seahawks. It'll be an ATO sideline out of bounds after the timeout by head coach Jasper Williams. So far it's been a paint game for the Seahawks. They haven't tried and they haven't found success from beyond the arc, the opposite of Baltimore's attack, who scored all of their points mostly from beyond the arc. Trying one though is Mo Creek. Finds nothing but air on that attempt. It's headed back to Baltimore. The defense has been so good on the perimeter by the Seahawks. The offense though by Baltimore has just been better. Triple threat position, driving inside. On the attack is Moore. And he gets fouled on the way up. So an early foul on Dwayne Jackson, the Bowie, Maryland native, formerly at Morgan State University. First shot attempt for Moore is off the mark. Moore previously played at Bucknell. And off on both. So the Seahawks get a break, and they're looking to convert on the two-point swing. And a block on the other end. The O-board and the second chance bucket falls from Marcus Kennedy. A good block first by Phillips Noenko, but better offense from Kennedy, sticking with it. And ISO one-on-one. Another block. Blocks galore here at Bowie State University. Stays here with the rhythm. And a few early subs, so out comes Phillips Nwako, and in comes number 5, Dante Green, Syracuse native, the most star-studded player on this rhythm squad, formerly in the NBA. But it's a shot clock violation. Another costly turnover here early by Baltimore. That's keeping this a one-possession game. It's Nazir Kaur, Tampa, Florida native, driving around the left slip screen from Marcus Kennedy. It's Kaur, behind the back pass, a lot of ball movement, finds itself in the corner for Andre Fox, step back triple, nylon. Andre Fox adds a 3 of his own, the equalizer. It's 11 apiece. A deep shot is way off from Cormier, and Andre Fox likes to run. Thought he got fouled on that. Falls away. More bodies on the floor. Fast break opportunity. Pass goes long. Intended for Cormier. He sticks with it and gets the easy layup off the glass. This rhythm squad led by head coach Samir St. Clair. More bodies hitting the deck hard. A foul on the play. It'll stay right here. So more Seahawks in to check in. It'll be number 4, Christian Lyons in. And out comes Marcus Kennedy and Mo Creek. So Christian Lyons, someone Mike Burrows calls a human highlight reel. The Seahawks team picked him up last year because he probably dunked on him 50 times. And there's the first one of the night for him right there. Lyons, one of the most explosive players in the 94-50 league, and that's on full display in his first play of the game here at Bowie State. A nice stop and start move. Dunk attempt on the other end goes long. Here's Nazir Kaur. Back over to Lyons. He takes flight again. Not a dunk. He'll still take 2 off the glass though. Christian Lyons making his presence felt early. It's Terry Nolan Jr. setting up shop outside the Bowie State logo. Curls around the screen and sticks with it on Lyons. A great one-on-one matchup off the glass. He called bank on that one. So a back and forth game through the early minutes and a foul on the run. Again, still a ways away, but something new this year. The overtime rules have changed. If this game stays close and goes there, it's no longer a 5-minute overtime period. It's the first to 11. The target score is 11 for that overtime, but still a ways away. A full game left to play. Fadeaway triple. Board on the other end. Here's Jackson on the attack. Goes left on the layup attempt. It's a 2-on-3. Wide open triple. Cormier off the mark. And the defensive board hauled in by Kaur. Back into Fox, who's alone on the perimeter. Again in the corner, but he stepped out of bounds, did Dwayne Jackson.
Timeout on the floor. The score is tied at 15 with an injury timeout on the floor.
So an injury timeout on the floor via the Capital Seahawks, and we'll step away for 1 second here from Bowie State University. back here at Bowie State University. It's tied up at 15 apiece after the injury timeout. And it's Baltimore going coast to coast here. So Miles Whitfield checks in for the Seahawks. It's Cormier on the offensive attack. Here's Terry Nolan Jr. A nice stop and start. Finds a teammate on the other end. A floater is short, hauled in by Jackson. Jackson scooping up a lot of these defensive boards early. Here's Core. Takes flight off the jump stop, blocked on the other end. Wide open triple for Jackson, off the mark. And so the Rhythm will try to find some rhythm here midway through this first quarter. And what's been a back and forth battle in this season opener. Going for the charge attempt, but it's called a blocking foul. A nice attack there by Dante Green for the Rhythm. So Dante Green, so much history, the former first-round draft pick, number 28th overall in the 2008 NBA draft. He played for the Sacramento Kings from 2008 to 2012. Over 250 career NBA games played, a seasoned veteran here. Will take his first shot from the charity stripe. Here's Green, and it rattles in. So a few subs in here early. It's Marcus Kennedy. A lot of subs early, should I say, for head coach Jasper Williams. Dante Green is taking a leadership role early for this Baltimore expansion franchise. And those two free throws are part of the reason why. Such a seasoned veteran. And you're seeing the points start to stack up. They can stack up in a flurry if the Seahawks let them get hot. Here's Nazir Kaur. Takes a screen from Palmer. Kaur still with it. Off a double team. Back to Palmer. He tries a triple. Just short. Barely hits front rim. Palmer tries his luck again on the baseline. A lot of bodies there for the Rhythm defense. Palmer in the corner. The triple threat position, but it's deja vu as he steps out of bounds once again. So we've seen that a couple times, especially last season here at Bowie State University as well. A couple of out of bounds on that deep corner. It's a really tight margin, especially for shooters that are in that triple threat position. Look for that to be a common theme here today if it continues to play out that way. It's Dante Green. Off the screen, gets it back on the give and go. He tries a triple. And the tip in. Oh my goodness, taking flight is Deshaun Daniels. Came out of nowhere for that second chance attempt. And trying to get it right back on the O board is Miles Whitfield. He can't do it though. Here comes Phillips Nwanko. A wide open triple on the left wing, off the mark. But another O board. This time the Rhythm can't convert on it. It's Marcus Kennedy. And here comes Nazir Kaur. He takes flight, wants the foul, no whistle. It's Cormier. He tries a triple, lines up, and it's in and out. Heartbreak for Dylan Cormier and company, but it doesn't matter. Another O board in this half-court set. Finding the feed is Phillips Nwanko yet again, but great interior defense by the Seahawks. Here's Palmer going baseline. This time he gets the foul and gets the bucket to go with it. Draco Palmer, the 6'6" guard, one of these newcomers for the Seahawks squad. Let's see if they can. Here's Kennedy. Back over, bobbled around, finally finds Nazir Kaur. Back on the interior is Kennedy for the easy two. The tallest player on the court finds another two inside the paint. Here's Cormier. Over to Dante Green. A wide open triple. He takes it, and it's off the mark. The O board and the foul on the shot up. Cormier goes to the line now to shoot two. So fourth team foul early. Still in this first period here from Bowie State University. A lot of basketball left to play. So far, it's been a very competitive game. Shooting two will be Dylan Cormier, formerly at Loyola University. And a few subs in. It's Andre Fox, one of the captains and leaders of this Seahawks team. Yeah, we talked with GM Mike Burrows earlier today, and he said after 2 weeks of practice, all these Capital Seahawks newcomers realized how good the returners actually were. Andre Fox being one of those returners, and that led to instant respect. And these returning guys are hungry, Burrows said. Led by the man in possession right now, it's Andre Fox leading that core group of returners, showing the newcomers how Capital Seahawks basketball is played. Whitfield, the triple, no good. Here's Fox, slows down the pace, that's what he does. He's a playmaker too. Rises up for the offensive rebound, a foul on the catch, it'll stay right here. So you're seeing some of that athleticism come into play. This is a team 1 through 12 down the line that's so athletic, so physical, and that's something Mike Burrows said is really going to play to their strong suit here this year. He told us this Seahawks team is so much more athletic just in terms of the overall quickness, the speed, the jumping ability, and this team is hoping to play at a faster pace because of that. And we've seen that here a bit early, but Baltimore has matched that pace. So much so that they only trail by 1 point. It's 22-21 on the board right now. The Rhythm down one, looking to take the lead right back, and it's Green with it. Over on the interior to Hurst. A jump pass over on the other end is Daniels. Lines up a triple. It's string music for Deshaun Daniels. So pure. That's what they've done all day long. So much success from the perimeter. And off the attack is Palmer. Inside to Kennedy. A nice heads-up pass to Ray, but Baltimore Rhythm made note of it before. Ray, another one of these returners. Lines up a triple is Mo Creek. He's probably their best shooter, Mike Burrows said. Another jump pass. Oh, what a pass by Green to the corner. Off the mark, though, hauled in by Kennedy. Here's Andre Fox, and no rush at all. Lines up a triple, short. Just about a 14-second differential now between the shot clock and game clock as the first quarter comes to an end. A wild step back three attempted from Hurst, unable to go. And the shot clock's going to be reset now as the Seahawks take control in their own half. Again, it's Mo Creek on the sideline. Another returner in the backcourt here from Andre Fox. Here's Fox. His team down two, looking to keep it a one-possession game or maybe take the lead before this buzzer sounds. It's Creek on the curl screen. He drives. He hits it off the glass. Maurice Creek, 6'5" guard, formerly at George Washington. Here's Hurst. The pump. The drive as the buzzer sounds, off the mark on the shot from Daniels, who just hit one a minute ago. But a very competitive first quarter here from Bowie State University. We'll catch you on the other side. It's 24 apiece in the 94-50 league opener. Back here on your airwaves from Bowie State University. It's a 94-50 league opener for both of these teams. The Capital Seahawks knotted at 24 apiece with the Baltimore Rhythm. A very competitive first quarter and a lot of triples falling down for the Rhythm. Deshaun Daniels hit a bunch of them. Dante Green, the former first-round NBA draft pick, also hit a couple along with that really nice and one. And Andre Fox and some of these returners also made an impact early too. So the fan engagement here at Bowie State University, something that was so strong last year in the Seahawks First League in the then TBL, and now this year in the 94-50 league. Might outmatch it. It'll be a sideline out of bounds to start this second quarter. Baseline out of bounds, I should say, in for Andre Fox. Fox, the leader for this Rhythm squad. 3 on the baseline, up around the curl screen. Kennedy gets it. Nice actions there. Here's Palmer on the other end. Can't get that straight away, triple to fall. A really nice down screen action, though, out of the break by the Seahawks. Here's Zaid Hurst inside for Bruce Moore, the best post player on this Rhythm squad. Buries his way down through traffic, but it's an offensive foul. So we've seen that a few times. The past few times it's been a blocking foul on the Seahawks. This time it's on the Rhythm. Head coach Jasper Williams on the sideline directing, and Andre Fox, his point guard, carrying out the action. It's another high screen from Marcus Kennedy. Kennedy hits the deck. Back on the three-point line is Creek, unable to go. A slow get it from Kennedy, who's limping down the floor now. Baltimore looking to take advantage of the numbers, and they cannot. A nice rebound elevated and hauled in from Ray, and here's Ray. The half spin back over to Kennedy. It's Mo Creek off that screen, and Kennedy really wants the post up, and he gets it inside. The Philadelphia native in triple threat position. So good in the paint. Can't get two more there. Still 24 apiece, scoreless in this second quarter. And a block on the other end. Here's Baltimore driving through the lane. The fadeaway is good. And again, part of these 94-50 rules, the FIBA rule this season is still in effect. So you can swat a shot away after it hits the rim. International rules, not NBA rules on that one. Despite it being similar to the NBA in that it's 12-minute quarters. That one didn't even need to touch rim. A block from the Seahawks. Looking to take advantage of the numbers right now. Finding the open man. Here's Chris Ray. Inside the paint is Andre Fox. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And it results in a Baltimore Rhythm timeout. They'll want to talk things over after Andre Fox slices up the Baltimore defense for two. Just under 10 minutes here before halftime. We'll catch you on the other side here on YouTube. Back here, Ben Geffner from Bowie State University. It's Baltimore and the Capital Seahawks. A tied game here through just over 12 minutes of play. As we approach the mid-minutes of this second quarter before halftime. Again, so many ties, so many lead changes here today. This one out of a timeout from Baltimore is a tie. And a deep three. Oh, that's a high arcing shot from Cormier. Off the mark, though. Here come the Seahawks in transition. Andre Fox, wide open. He takes the two instead of the three. Back out for the three attempt from Core, unable to fall. Another triple from Jackson, also off the mark. 3-0 boards on this play, counting, and Jackson slams it home. Dwayne Jackson, the Bowie, Maryland native, showing out in front of the home crowd here tonight. Nolan Jr. tries to go mano-a-mano, and he can't. Here's Andre Fox setting up shop to Chris Ray. And again, the handoffs, the DHOs, the passes have been superb for the Capital Seahawks here today. Core, the step back, tough shot off the mark. And it's a 2-on-1 now. Behind the back goes Nolan Jr. for the slam. That might be the Baltimore Rhythm's best note of the night so far. 28 apiece. Andre Fox tries to ask the ref for a foul, and he's still down on the floor, imploring his case to the ref, who might have accepted it. Little looks as if it's headed the other way, however. So it'll be in for Dylan Cormier. A high rainbow pass over to Nolan Jr. Nolan Jr. inside for Phillips Nwanko. Over on the left wing for Daniels. He's getting double teamed. Finds Green, the NBA vet. And it trickles in and out on the right wing 3 attempt. Both teams shooting the ball at a high clip, but recently those shots haven't gone through. It's been the foul game and getting shots off free throws that have contributed a lot of these points recently in the second quarter. So it'll be Dylan Cormier at the line. Cormier will shoot 2. With 7:46 to go in this second quarter. So Trey Patterson checks into the game. Patterson, another rookie in this 94-50 league. Someone GM Mike Burrows called a super athletic guard. Look for him to sky up for a couple slams if he has the chance to do so. Here's Nazir Kaur inside for Chris Ray. Ray off the handoff to Andre Fox. It's Palmer. Miscommunication there. They get bailed out and they stay with the basketball. So a lot of subs here. It's returner to returner this time. In comes Kennedy for Chris Ray. The slip screen pass to Andre Fox, and he elevates up off the glass. A really nice backdoor sequence there. And again, another tie here at Bowie State. Here's Cormier going ISO mano-a-mano mode. Finds a man on the perimeter who splashes down a 3 and celebrates after. It's Deshaun Daniels for a triple. 33-30. Fadeaway 3 is off the mark for Nazir Kaur. Here's Daniels setting up shop outside the Bulldogs logo. A high arcing pass inside. It's a paint battle. The fadeaway from Green way off the mark. The former NBA vet can't find the rim. Shot clock winding down. They don't know the shot clock is winding down, and it's a shot clock violation. Number 3 for the Baltimore Rhythm. Shot clock and time management have been 2 factors we've seen for both teams here today. And just court awareness too. A lot of out of bounds turnovers as well as shot clock turnovers. Here's Kaur on the attack. Inside is Palmer. The fadeaway, no good. Hauled in by Cormier. Slicing through the defense, Cormier goes to the rack and gets fouled on the shot up. So a foul on that shot from Trey Patterson, the Richmond, Virginia native. And back at the line, we've seen so much today, is Cormier. First one gets the shooter's bounce from Cormier. Bruce Moore checks out, or in rather, the 6'8" forward, a local standout, formerly at Bucknell. 35-30 is your score. Here's Draco Palmer. Fading off the glass and out. O'Board tried to haul in by Marcus Kennedy. He's unable to get to it. And once again, more free throws coming for the Baltimore Rhythm. Foul on the play Andre Fox is first, and back at the line, a familiar sight today for the Rhythm. So just under 6 minutes and change to go before halftime. A flashy opening night matchup here in this revamped 94-50 league. More shooters bounce. Terry Nolan Jr. gets. And more subs in as Aaron Phillips Nwanko checks out. Two for two from the charity stripe is Terry Nolan Jr. Here's Marcus Kennedy. Loves to set that high ball screen. It's been working on the give and go here today. Let's see if he gets it back. Another jump pass in for Core now. Splits the defense, rises up, and gets the reverse on the other side. Cormier finds himself around a double screen on the perimeter. Steps back, looking for an entry. He can't find one. That perimeter defense from the Seahawks, so stout so far here through the early minutes. The fadeaway shot off the rim there for Hurst, and it's a transition foul on the play on Dante Green, who took one for the team there. Green's second foul. And it's a sidelines out of bounds for the Seahawks. Again, you see the high screen from Kennedy out. Around it is Core. And now you have the mismatch. Core on Green. Core unable to do anything with it. Again, the court awareness coming into play there. Thought about making his move before he took the dribble. It's Cormier. Inside now to Bruce Moore. Zaid Hurst inside to Dante Green. The former Sacramento King unable to get two of his own. A tough shot. And here come the numbers for the Seahawks. Better defense on the other end though. Here's Green. Tries a triple. Off the mark. Fox on the other end, off the glass. Why not? Two more for Andre Fox. And a steal on the play. Marcus Kennedy can't convert it though. Here's Cormier, a three. Gets his own rebound. Foul as Core hits the deck hard. Still down on the ground. Finally brought up with 4:04 to go here before halftime. And so a sub in to counteract and try to match that. It's Andre Fox. He's barely sat here today. He's been in for almost all of the 20-plus minutes. Fox on the slip screen pass to Kennedy. Look at that chemistry. The 1-2 punch. It's Fox to Kennedy all day long. And this duo single-handedly keeping them in it. Take one more look at it here. 37-36 now. Two straight buckets and counting, and make it an and one from Kennedy. And so it's a tie ball game, 37 apiece now. .340 and change to go. It's Demetrius Mims on the attack. Oh, when he tries to slam one down, does Terry Nolan Jr. just short. Here comes Core on the other end, the foul. Kennedy tries to get the stuff to complement it. More free throws, though, for the Seahawks. We've seen a lot of players go airborne as of late, and that's exactly what GM Mike Burrows wants for the Seahawks. Take one more look at what could have been here on this last play. The fast break, there's the foul. Kennedy storms in, almost completes the dunk. Wouldn't have counted. Still a highlight level play by the big man. Core, his first free throw rims out.
Substitution for the winner, number 15, Aaron Waku.
And Waku subs in, number 15 for Baltimore. One for two from the charity stripe is Nazir Kaur. The Tampa, Florida native puts the Seahawks ahead by one before the half. A season opening Friday here at Bowie State University has lived up to the hype so far. Here's Demetrius Mims looking to go ISO, a fadeaway just short. And a great heads-up play there, as it's an offensive foul from Dylan Cormier on the attack, on the catch rather, his second personal foul. We were approaching bonus territory, and we are there. So many fouls on the rhythm that will get shots on the other end for the Seahawks.
At the line for the Seahawks, Trey Patterson. Shoot two.
First one goes down for Trey Patterson. Again, another athletic player, according to Mike Burrows. We've seen the athleticism come into play there. Goes 1 for 2. And here's a 2-on-2 attack. Cormier, a nice Euro left. Can't get the bucket. Bobbled around, and now it's a 3-on-1. The dunk attempt goes long. He tried a poster, but it's a foul on the play. Oh, we had a man open on the left wing. Still, a dangerous attempt there from Nazir Kaur. Let's take one more look at it. Again, what could have been here from Nazir Kaur? Back-to-back highlight level plays? Almost. A nice block at the rim, but some contact on it sends Kaur to the line. His first goes down. Kaur on the second. Whistle, and it's a violation on the Seahawks offense, stepping inside the painted area before the shot went up. Another on-ball foul from Trey Patterson. So much contact, you're seeing it start to get a little more physical here at Bowie State. And both teams now in the bonus before halftime. So the foul game is the name of the game before half, and it's 40-37. A lot of these points have come from the charity stripe as of late, though. First one is out. So the refs are talking things over. Head coach Jasper Williams animated on the sidelines, as it'll be players at half and just the shooter inside the perimeter. Cormier hits his second, and he'll get one more to go along with it. And he gets it. So 40-39 is your score with 2:55 to go. And look at this, Baltimore retains possession. So a chance at a 6-point swing here if they can convert from the perimeter again. Let's see if they can get it. They're looking for the low man inside. They stay on the perimeter from Nolan Jr. Open corner triple off the mark, called in from Palmer. 2:36 to go. And a good break there by the Seahawks. Here's Core. A nice spin move. He takes the drive inside, the foul on the play, back to the line. Core, all-star in the Big Three last year for Chicago. His team lost to Lance Stephenson and Michael Beasley last year in the championship game, and this year he'll play for Detroit's Big Three team under legendary former NBA player George Gervin. Core, one of the team captains for this Detroit squad, and also one of, if not the only non-NBA player in the Big Three listed as a team captain this season. According to GM Mike Burrows, he's considered the number one one-on-one player on YouTube, a well-recognized star in the professional basketball world. He just got called out by former Celtics All-Star Isaiah Thomas for a one-on-one. See if that happens sometime soon, but he's got a game to focus on here before halftime. Saving it inside, and it will be Core on the attack. Core on ISO Island, back over for Palmer. Why not let it fly? Rodriguez, Draco Palmer adds in a triple. And forces a timeout by Baltimore head coach Samir St. Clair. We'll be back with 1:51 to go after the break. .152 here to go in this first half from Bowie State University, and boy has it been a good one so far. Seahawks up 6 on their home floor in this season opener. Ben Geffner on hand for the final 150 and change before halftime. Cormier inside. Out on the perimeter is David Brown Jr. You see the high ball screen there. The double team comes before it, wide open on the left wing, and it splashes through for David Brown Jr., the 3 route. Dante Fox setting up shop as he does so well. The de facto point guard for the Seahawks squad inside. Added to the count for Nazir Kaur. He's been the MVP here today. The 6'3" former Florida A&M guard from Tampa, Florida. But the easy two to match it on the other end for Terry Nolan Jr. It's under a minute now, just over a 35-second differential between shot clock and game clock. It's a 2-on-1. It's an open runway. And Deshaun Daniels is cleared for takeoff. 10-second differential rather between shot clock and game clock. 47-46 is your score. A fadeaway triple there from Palmer falls short. Foul on the play. Baltimore is loving it. And you know the drill. More free throws on the other end as we take the walk up the 94 feet. Take one more look at that fast break sequence. Deshaun Daniels with authority to give the Rhythm the one possession ball game back and a chance to tie and perhaps take the lead before halftime here. Cormier looking to do just that. Gets the shooter's bounce off the front rim and in. Tie ball game, high scoring affair, 47-47. The Rhythm looking to add a new note before the half. And they do. 48-47. You got to think head coach Jasper Williams and company want to hold for the last shot here. Shot clock is dark. 12 seconds in, change to go. Samir St. Clair directing defensively on the sidelines. Here's Kaur, the step back, the triple, the splash. Nazir Kaur signs, seals, and delivers a bucket, and almost on the other end, a half-court try in and out. Nonetheless, 50-48 at the half. It's a 12-minute break, and we'll see you on the other side here from Bowie State University. here at Bowie State University. Ben Geffner on hand for second half hoops in the 94-50 league opener for the Capital Seahawks. It's 50-48 at halftime. The Baltimore Rhythm want to make a name for themselves, and so far, well, they've kind of done that. A one-possession deficit at halftime, a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties. They've kept this very competitive. And you're seeing the early double on Nazir Kaur. He has been cooking, to say the least, in the first half. 50-48. Swapping sides, and it's a turnover on the play and a loose ball foul. A lot of contact there on Dwayne Jackson. So it'll stay with Baltimore on the other end. Here come the Rhythm. A few backdoor ball screens, and it goes inside for the NBA vet. The fadeaway by Dante Green is off the mark. Green, we talked about him in the first half, a first-round NBA draft pick in 2008, played for Sacramento for just about 4 to 5 seasons, over 250 career NBA games. A guy with so much talent that's leading the way for this Baltimore squad. Here comes the attack off the screen from Green, hauled in from Mo Creek. Maurice Creek, known as a shooter, but he's played a lot inside here today, especially in the post, on the glass as well. It's a corner triple, and it's off. Here's Draco Palmer on the attack. You don't want to let him get in transition, but a foul first on the play on Marcus Kennedy. So Kennedy picks up a foul. We saw the first half go to a bonus fairly quick. Midway through the second quarter, it went to bonus for both teams. And by the end of it, a lot of the first half points, especially the later ones, had come from the charity stripe. Off the curl is Nolan Jr. off the mark. Nazir Kaur skies in for the board. The corner pass to Andre Fox. It's out of bounds, and another turnover on the play. Here is Nolan Jr., the 6'4" George Washington alum. Over to Nwanko. On the curl is Cornier. He goes over the basket, somehow draws a foul to match it. And was that shooting, they're debating right now. Should he be at the line to shoot two? He is arguing yes, it was a shooting foul. The refs might have something to say about that being a baseline out of bounds, though. Still talking it over, and it will be 2 free throws. So fouls on the board. Again, we're not in bonus territory yet, but we got there in the first half. More free throws are setting that up for a photo finish here in the second half. Nazir Kaur, Tampa, Florida native, picks up his first foul. And the first shot is pure for the Rhythm. Cormier shooting 1. And he drains it. Nothing but nylon for Dylan Cormier. Here's Draco Palmer, sizing through the lane, weaving through traffic. The O board from Marcus Kennedy, but a whistle before it. Some more fouls, that time on the defensive end. Again, a foul-heavy ball game here has been the name of the game through these first 35 minutes of action. It's a 2-on-1. Core finds the open man, bobbled away, finds the corner in Fox. He tries a triple, hoists it up, and it is no good. A tie ball game once again. Halfway to 100 for both of these teams. A one-on-one matchup. The fade away from Cormier splashes through the net. Cormier says, I'll take two on the other end. Andre Fox might have something to say about it, though. Nazir Kaur so good. The left to right off the glass. Gets his own rebound. Tips it back out. And somehow teleports to the perimeter again. That time he wanted a foul. Doesn't get one. A fast break sequence. Rising up for the finish is Terry Nolan Jr. Easiest 2 points of the day for the Rhythm. Fast break points have been a rarity for them until now. To start the second half, they've had lots of success, and it's all Rhythm who are finding a rhythm here in the third quarter. Nolan Jr. over the curl screen, takes the hop step, sizing through his Cormier, passes up the first, gets the second, the tip in, a third try attempt is no good by the Rhythm. They get 3 shots at it, none of them fall through. And a foul on the other end. Core, per usual, has possession of it. So will it be free throws? They say yes, it was shooting.
Personal fouls against number 1 Terry Nolan Jr. That's his third. Team's third.
Nazir Kaur again. Seahawks GM Mike Burrows told the crew earlier today that he's considered the #1 ranked one-on-one player on YouTube. And we've seen so much of that one-on-one mentality carry into today's 94-50 opener. And Miles Whitfield checks in. Interesting story for the Seahawks rookie. Only 20 years old. Wasn't a big-time recruit in high school, but he's a local star. He's transformed into a primary scorer and playmaker for this squad throughout the preseason. So they get 2 to go. It's a 2-point ball game, 1 possession with 8:42 and counting left to go. But a foul off the ball on Marcus Kennedy. Correction, Miles Whitfield, the Bowie, Maryland native. Briefly attended Prince George's Community College, and that's nothing but air for the Rhythm. Here is Core. Loves to go left. Does the Curry dribble behind his back. Still has possession. Goes right, stops, starts, jump pass in the air. On the attack is Palmer. Rims out. So one-on-one now. Slowing things down is Cormier. Over to Green, who passes a shot back inside. Swatted away on the other end is Nawako. Here comes the attack. It's Core in transition. Blocked at the rim. Will it be a goaltend? And it will. Again, we're playing by FIBA rules here, which means that you can swat a shot off the rim, but if it hits the glass first, no matter the rules, it's an automatic goaltend. So you're taking one more look of it here, off the glass, and it got hit after it was off the glass. Rhythm off of Core's knee. It stays in their half court. Dangerous pass over and up for Dante Green. And now it's Hurst for it. Shot clock winding down. He tries a bomb and he hits it. Zayed Hurst, unbelievable range for the 6'4" guard. And blocked on the other end is Core. Bobbling it back up. The 3 on the other end to match it. 2 shots at it, and he's able to get it. Draco Palmer, the Madison native, adds another triple of his own. Right back at you, he says. A lot of ball movement here. They jumped on the perimeter shot fake, the dribble inside. The shot is no good. And it's back up top now. Green wants it. He gets it. He fires. He does not hit. Another foul on the catch, and we're headed the other way. Look at that. Another tie ball game, another foul. We've talked about it being a theme all day long, and now with 6:41 to go in the third period, bonus territory is looming. So more subs as David Brown III checks back in for the rhythm. It's Miles Whitfield, the rookie, the local sensation, passes a shot over to Kennedy, who drains the shot. Seen a more fast-paced style approach here from head coach Samir St. Clair and the rhythm in the second half. So a foul, it's staying here. Foul on the catch once again. This time, however, it will be free throws. Players lining up outside the charity stripe. Samir St. Clair talking things over with his group. And it's a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this. back on YouTube with 6:06 to go in this third quarter. Ben Geffner on hand. The Baltimore Rhythm, the Capital Seahawks. 59-56 is your score. And at the charity stripe for two more, it's Terry Nolan Jr. Make it 59-59. Tie ball game here at Bowie State University. It's Marcus Kennedy, another DHO. Gets it on the receiving end. The jump stop, the shot, no good. The O-board, the find, and the flush. Mo Creek. And easy too. Cormier back out, top to the green. The NBA vet off the mark. And look at this fast break. They got the numbers. They stop, they start. Here's Palmer, and he hits. Draco Palmer adds another tray. More fast break buckets. It's an open runway. And a block at the rim sends a foul to the line. Take one more look at that play. An unbelievable athletic effort. See, it's always in transition for the Seahawks. They love to run. And look at the recovery on the other end. An unbelievable job there from Deshaun Daniels. Still a foul on the play, though, and we'll have free throws. So it's Miles Whitfield, a 20-year-old rookie. And now it's on the other end, so Seahawks can't convert. The door is open now for the Rhythm. A huge momentum play here. Stop and starting as Daniels firing through the lane, and it can't go. 3-on-2, the lob. The jam does not go. A highlight-ready play just falls short from Miles Whitfield and the Seahawks. Let's take one more look at it. See them skying on the other end. It's a 3-on-1, a low pass that's deflected and interrupted the catch by Miles Whitfield. If it was a little bit higher, it might have been a SportsCenter top 10 level play. Here's David Brown Jr. Spinning, looping, firing out of bounds, and staying with Baltimore. David Brown Jr. Up and away we go. Another steal. A 3-on-2 attempt. Do they have some more magic in them? Not quite yet. Behind the back pass, going baseline. The ball movement is impeccable. And they can't finish with a bucket. Still a 5-point lead rather, nonetheless, for the Capital Seahawks. $64-59 is your score now, with just under 4 minutes to go in this third period. On the catch is Bruce Moore. Moore over to Deshaun Daniels. Daniels back to Moore. They give and go. Intercepted by Kennedy. They've got the numbers. Kennedy takes it by himself. Passes over back to Palmer. And here's Core. Off the mark. Kennedy skies in for the rebound. The lob. And the reverse try is short. The highlights almost keep pouring in, but they always fall just short. And there comes one finally right there. Chris Ray with the flush. assist on the play for Kennedy, and the Seahawks are clicking on all cylinders right now. A foul going up on Marcus Kennedy.
Personal fouls on the Seahawks number 5. Marcus Kennedy, his second. Team's fifth.
Take one more look at the dunk here. Again, it was an almost highlight here. And then the pass, and there it comes. Then easy dunk in a wide open paint to greet him. From the charity stripe, and an easy bucket falls for Terry Nolan Jr. That's number 60 on the board. It's back to a 2-possession ball game. Nolan Jr. looking to go perfect from the line, and he does. Back over to Palmer. Here's Palmer and Ray. Nazir Kaur, the star for the Seahawks here today. Step back triple. He buries it. Why not for Nazir Kaur? He's got the Midas touch here tonight. So 2:28 and counting. The Rhythm looking to make one more surge before it approaches double digits. They can't do so. The steal. The one-on-one, the two-on-one, the swat attempt, and it comes. Just over 2 minutes, a very animated Capital Seahawks bench to greet the refs, but it's headed the other way. Baltimore takes possession. Scratch that. It stays with the Capital Seahawks. They get the call reversed. It's a baseline sequence. They're set up in a box formation, one on each block and the others on the high posts. It's a baseline out of bounds for Chris Ray, the Shelby, North Carolina native, the 6'7" forward inbounds and passes over to Mo Creek, who rises inside and draws a foul on the attack. 2 shots now for Maurice Creek. Mo Creek is his nickname. One of these returners for GM Mike Burrows and company.
Maurice Creek at the line. Shoot 2.
First one is pure for Creek. So is the second. So this is up now to a 10-point ball game. The Seahawks have extended their lead to double digits. On the curl, here's Green. The former NBA vet rises inside, and the follow and one on the play for Bruce Moore. Take one more look at that. Great putback from Moore. Here's Green on the attack. Rises up and almost a perfect pass to Moore, who finishes with the and one through traffic. Now he's at the line shooting the one, and he can't get the one. But an O-board on the play. Scurries away from Terry Nolan Jr. Have to commend the hustle by this Baltimore Rhythm team. It hasn't always found the hands off an offensive rebound, but they've been hustling for every O-board here tonight. So an 8-point margin. The Seahawks looking to extend it back to 10+ before the third period ends. And it's through their big man, Marcus Kennedy, who slips a pass to Core, but a foul called.
Personal fouls with the Wizards. Number 24, Zion. That's his third. Team is in the bonus.
And we're in bonus territory, so we know what that means. We're headed to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. Here's Core. And it's good. Nazir Core, the Tampa, Florida native. Star-studded performance here today. And why not? 2 for 2. Cha-ching, says the sound effect here at Bowie State University, and for good reason. Back up to a 10-point ball game. 73-63 is your score. A deep triple from Green. He hasn't had success here today. The follow oftentimes has, but not on that possession. Core and the Seahawks have all the momentum. And back inside for Kennedy. Green, corner for Demetrius Mims. Spins around, lost in transition. And here comes Core on the attack. And the easy left-handed layup falls. Nazir Core, have a day. The second to last possession of this third quarter. And they pick up the dribble. No travel or double dribble called. And the O board makes it a 12-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hurst. The fadeaway is way off, and the shot clock is now dark. One last effort here before this third quarter ends. It's Nazir Core on Isolation Island. Gets the high screen from Kennedy. Drives through the lane, weaves through traffic. The reverse is no good. So it's a 14-point ball game. Can Baltimore make up the difference? We'll find out on the other side of this break. back here at Bowie State University for some fourth quarter hoops in the TBL. On the interior now is Kennedy. The double team comes. And the shot goes wide. It's another shot clock violation here. Asking for it to be waved off is head coach Samir St. Clair. It looks as if it will be. It'll be a side out for Terry Nolan Jr. So on the attack right now is Green. Unable to get a handle on it. And now it's a fast break sequence. Here's Core cutting, driving through the lane, and at the rim for two more shots. So more free throws on the board already. A 14-point deficit. Can they overcome it now is the question. And some clock management issues, just trying to get it squared away and figured out here early in this fourth and final quarter. Core is at the line to shoot two, and it's head coach Jasper Williams talking to the ref on the sideline there. First free throw is short off front iron. And he'll have a chance to redeem himself here for number two. It's Nazir Core, arguably the MVP or the player of the game for the Seahawks. And it's Cornier on the attack. The high ball screen, he keeps it, fires a pass over to Daniels, hoists up a three, and that's nothing but air. Here comes the fast break sequence. Palmer looks for the foul again. Instead, he gets two more. Draco Palmer adds two to his arsenal. Well, here comes the rhythm, setting up their half-court offense. Head coach Samir St. Clair directing on the sidelines. Here's Terry Nolan Jr. A nice spin inside, wants the foul, gets the shooter's bounce off the rim. Still a 14-point deficit. Here come the Seahawks trying to extend that. It's Marcus Kennedy. Off the screen is Nazir Cole. Back in the corner for Palmer. It's a splash. He celebrates with the tray, and he adds three more. Draco Palmer. Green, the former NBA vet, finally gets a three of his own. It might be too little, too late, though, for the rhythm. Spinning around and getting the foul. It'll be more bonus shots for the Seahawks. Subs on the board. Andre Fox checks back in. No free throws, rather. It'll be a side out of bounds. Here's Nazir Cole. Gets it inside for Mo Creek. Stolen away. A highlight is waiting to happen. Calling for it off the glass was Deshaun Daniels, but the second effort shot goes in, but body is down on the floor, and gotta hope everything was okay on that landing there by Dylan Cormier. He's been so good here today. Under 10 minutes to go here in this one. Wouldn't want anything to happen to him. And so Andre Fox helps with the sweeping duties inside the painted area. And it's all Seahawks here in the home opener at Bowie State University. Marcus Kennedy. The DHO handoff here for Nazir Kaur. The jump pass. Inside, back to Kennedy. Zigzagging possessions. A highlight's waiting to happen. And the slam on the other end. Deshaun Daniels, a man on a mission with the rhythm down just 10. Here's Nazir Kaur back into Andre Fox. Fox stops, starts, pivots, and hits. Andre Fox says not so fast. The deficit back up to 12 for Baltimore. Here's Dylan Cornier. Over to Green, the former NBA vet. And a long distance tray for Terry Nolan Jr. falls out. Fast break, a triple. Why not let it fly? Might have been a bit out of his range. Both teams looking very fatigued here late in this fourth quarter. And it's Andre Fox directing. Shovels a pass over to Marcus Kennedy. Inside now, Dwayne Jackson. Can't get the bucket to fall. Cormier fires and hits. Dylan Cormier, the 6'2" guard, formerly at Loyola University, forces a Jasper Williams timeout. Seahawks want to talk things over. Their deficit now to just single digits for the Rhythm. It's 8. We'll see if they can overcome that on the other side of this break. Seahawks inbound out of the ATO with 7:45 to go in quarter number 4 from Bowie State University. Ben Geffner back with you for the final 7 and change as the Seahawks, their lead back to within single digits after a late search by the Baltimore Rhythm. Still a lot of time left, and we talked earlier in the broadcast about the overtime rules. They've changed this season. It's now a 1st to 11 target score ending, and if it goes to overtime, versus that 5-minute period that it was last year for the Seahawks. Short on front iron on the first attempt. And 1 for 2, and a big shot. That boosts it back up to a 3-possession ball game. And a 9-point deficit for Baltimore. Here's Cormier. Over to Nolan Jr. Nolan Jr. sizes through the lane and can't get the layup to fall. You can see the Seahawks want to slow things down, take a much more relaxed approach to the final 7 minutes. No need to rush when you have a near double-digit lead. Nazir Kaur over to Mo Creek, who dances inside and can't get it to go. A wild pass over on the other end. Here's Daniels inside. An easy layup off the glass for Baltimore. So now just 7 points, a lot of time to make up the difference. Core inside to Kennedy. A lot of movement. A wide open Jackson on the perimeter. Short and out of bounds. It'll go to Baltimore. And head coach Jasper Williams wants to make some changes. In comes Draco Palmer, the athletic scorer he's been here tonight for GM Mike Burrows and company. He tabbed him as one of the most athletic players on this team earlier today. And you're seeing that come to fruition here in the last few minutes. It's inside, and that's so tough to guard. Dwayne Jackson, a man on a mission, adds 2 more and brings the Seahawks lead to 9. And right on cue, forces a timeout. It's 87-78 with 5:59 to go. Catch you on the other side here on YouTube. Just under 6 to go here at Bowie State University. 87-78 is your score. The Rhythm trying to mount a comeback. Let's see if they can do it. Dante Green pass to the corner, made a defender fly, and fires away for the triple. Zaid Hurst. A much-needed triple, too. Brings it just back to a 2-possession ball game. Palmer inside to Kennedy. Kennedy, a mismatch. Will he spin the other way? He will. He can't convert on the layup, though. And right on cue, Baltimore might have something brewing. Here's Green, the former NBA vet. A jump pass, and resetting things is Hurst. Hurst, he's been the go-to guy as of late. Back over to Green, who fires away off the mark. Here's Kennedy. No reason to rush if you're a Seahawk right now. Inside for Core, and it's so pure. Nazir Core, unbelievable here today. 8-point game. Head coach Samir St. Clair wanting his team to have some more urgency down the stretch as he's motioning on the sideline. Nolan Jr. inside, a wraparound, wanting a foul on the play. They get the foul on the play, but it's in and out on the drive attempt there from Bruce Moore. Still has a chance for 2 more at the charity stripe. 4:20 to go. 6'8" forward from Bucknell. Just honored a timeout ago. You see the KD logo there on your left side. Wanda Durant is in the building, Kevin Durant's mom, and they just honored her during this last media timeout. So a star-studded crowd here at Bowie State University. And a great crowd on hand to watch the season opener of the 94-50 league. Up and down it goes, and Marcus Kennedy inbounds for Nazir Kaur, and here comes the Seahawks offense. The straightaway triple from Palmer off the mark. Here is Nolan Jr. setting up shop. Driving, attacking, a wide open lane. The foul comes. Will it be 2 shots? Dante Green is advocating that it should be 2 shots, but it will just be a sideline out of bounds. The foul came way before the shot. So one last gasp here for the Rhythm. Let's see if they can build up some rhythm here in the final 3:50. It's Nolan Jr. calling for a high ball screen. It doesn't come. Finally it does as he's weaving through the lane. Step back. Jay off the mark. Hauled in from Nazir Kaur. 3:30 to go left in this one. Kaur wants a screen from Kennedy. He gets a screen from Kennedy. The lob, the pass back out, and an unreal sequence there. The fade away from Kaur. Kennedy with the O-board. Shot clock falls, but the whistle might have come before it, and it did. Foul on number 24 as Zaid Hurst holds up his arm to acknowledge the foul there with 3:15. It's inbounded for Nazir Kaur. Over to Kennedy, who looks for a recipient. He finds that in Palmer. Palmer skirts the baseline, and it's headed the other way. So timeout on the floor with 3:05. 89-82 is your score. Minutes to go from Bowie State University. It's all Seahawks down the stretch. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Green looking for a recipient. They find it in the corner. Here's Moore driving. can't finish though. And a body on the ground, and Chris Ray might have looked like it was mouth or jaw related on that one. A lot of contact underneath the basket. And that's a foul on Bruce Moore, his 5th foul, and more bonus equals more free throws. 2:42 left to go. Seahawks looking to crack 90. It's Nazir Kaur. Splashes home the first, and they do hit 90. Still not quite a double-digit lead again, but certainly approaching that. Gets 2 to go. All it'll take is one more to make this 10. Cornier over to Green. A nice pass inside and finished away from Bruce Moore. Just over 2 minutes left to go. Here come the Seahawks. No doubt looking to slow down the pace as they have most of this fourth quarter. And they do. Here's Marcus Kennedy. Wrapped around the curl screen is Core inside. Foul on the shot attempt up. And it looks as if, well, we might just have some more free throws here at Bowie State. And we will. The clock stops at 2:13. The bonus light comes back on, and it's 2 more free throws for Nazir Kaur. Rattles in is the first. Kaur goes 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And it's a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this. Back with 2:13 to go from Bowie State University, of course, for this Seahawks squad. They do start the season with a back-to-back. Tomorrow night they host the New York Phoenix after the season opening Friday. For the Rhythm, just trying to build some chemistry as a new team in the 94-50. A long 3 attempt goes wide. Just a couple more offensive possessions it'll be for the Seahawks. Here's Kennedy. The slip screen inside to Palmer. Palmer inside, and flushed on the other end is Chris Ray. The Seahawks just played a new note that the Baltimore Rhythm haven't seen here today. Right inside for the layup, and it goes through for Dylan Cormier. And bodies on the ground. We'll have another timeout. Catch you on the other side, 1:32 to go. .132 here to go, and it's been all Seahawks down the stretch. Up 9 now, looking to extend it to an even 10 before it's all said and done. Ben Geffner here for the final 1 minute and change from Bowie State University. Nazir Kaur runs up the floor. Again, just over a minute to go now. And here's Mo Creek inside to Kennedy. Look at that 1-2 punch. Not too shabby. 11-point lead now for the Seahawks, and they're only building on it. That air ball almost went to the sideline there, and it comes back in with just under a minute to go. It's been all Seahawks here. They're looking to add to it in these final minutes, and they do. A scoop layup falls. Palmer celebrating, and for good reason. Final possession for the Seahawks. Slowing things down is their offense. No reason to rub it in if you're the Capital Seahawks and company. Might as well add 2 more though, says Mo Creek. 101-88. They've hit triple digits, and the foot is still on the gas. Kennedy with an exclamation, not quite yet, and that'll do it. The clock hits 0, your final 101-88. The Capital Seahawks win their season opener here at Bowie State University. A great crowd on hand for this season opener. Your final score, 101-88, and the 94-50 opener. Ben Geffner saying so long from Bowie State University. We'll see you next time on YouTube.